order to do a knit stitch, you enter your stitch on the left needle, then you go behind the needle and grab the yarn and pull the yarn through the stitch you have on your needle. This might be a little bit difficult if you haven't actually learned how to knit, and of course I have a video about learning how to knit too. And these two videos might work great together because in that video I go into more detail about how to actually knit, and in this video I show you how to knit very, very slowly. So hopefully there's some angle where you can actually teach yourself how to knit. I will say though, give it some time. It is really difficult to learn these kinds of hobbies just off the internet. And if you succeed, then I am very impressed. So again, we can see here, you go into the stitch from the bottom. Then you go and grab the yarn, you pull it back through the stitch that you just entered, and then you slip the stitch from your left needle. It might, when you're just beginning, it might feel like you're dropping that stitch, but remember that when you have pulled yarn through it, you have sort of captured it. It is locked now in your fabric. If this is very, very difficult and you just cannot make it work, you will see here that I am knitting in continental. All knitting is the same. It is pulling loops, or it's pulling yarn through loops, but the way that I am holding the yarn that goes to my ball of yarn, that is the difference, the big difference between the different kinds of knitting. I am holding mine in my left hand, so all of my stitches and my yarn is on my left hand, and then I have my working needle in my right hand. If you find that difficult and you're more sort of a right-handed person, you might find it easier to work in English knitting, and you can go to YouTube and just search that, and I'm sure there'll be a million videos showing you how to do that. There you will hold it in your right hand. The last type that I know of, I think, is called Portuguese knitting. I'm not completely sure, but it is very, very different, and that might also be a possibility if this is really, really difficult. But as I said, it will take some time, no matter which type you choose. Now I will leave you to just watch the video, and I hope that if you're having problems and you need my help, that you will write me a message, and I promise to try and help you as best I can.